right, friends. How are we doing? Well, that was fun. It's a very nice little tool. That actually jumps and jump.
The guy invites me over and then I gotta work on his truck.
So look at this, friends. Look who actually came here today on a whim. He was down island somewheres or up island. And he phones me. I'm not kidding, friends. I'm being honest. He just he says, I'm in the area. I'm gonna pop by. He says to me, and I said, well, isn't that interesting? Watch him. What he's got to do the Fonzarelli. Oh, he's got it down. So Morgan said to me, because I took him for a spin in the truck and I hammered on the throttle and he got a little whiplash. I apologized, but he said, "Fucking, is it gone?"
Yeah, pretty much.
Fluid's gone. Where does it go, Morg?
Oh, I can see fluid. I think it just needs a little topper.
Maybe he needs a little topper.
Yeah.
So the power steering's always been weak. But anyways, more excitingly, friends, now I know Morgan's, he's just a busy dude. Okay? And I was not going to ask him about this. I was not. I know that everybody was saying it in the comments. I mean, friends, it needs help. But I have a feeling that we may have ourselves a sucker.
What?
A sucker.
What?
I think we're losing it here, Morg.
Yeah. It's wet there, isn't
What does that mean?
O-ring or something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably just an O-ring in there.
Interesting. Yeah. You think it would be dripping?
Yeah.
Maybe it will.
It's a slow leak.
Yeah. Okay.
You gotta check it from time to time, you know, on these old trucks.
You do, don't you?
Not just every 2 years.
So, friends, my rad, Morgan gave me some kudos. He commended me on my rad job.
Yeah, no, it's in there. Solid.
Very solid. So, I don't know. I'm not gonna hammer on him too hard, but we're gonna dump the oil because it's been sitting. But Morgan's may have some room in his life at some point. We don't know exactly when, but to maybe get this thing solid again. It's a big project, friends. I mean, it is. You can't dance around it. So what do we need, Morg?
So, yeah, I don't know.
Just a bucket?
You got a bucket?
Yeah. What else you need?
Like the 5/8 maybe?
Okay.
11/16?
Got it. Is it 11 or I got both? Hang on. Okay, friends. I'm just gonna. Me and Morgan just went for a cruise downtown and we grabbed a coffee and I wanted him to feel the power of and the beauty of this truck. And Morgan, be honest. She's a nice riding truck,
It's a
isn't it?
good truck.
Oh, we got in just in time to watch that oil drop, Morg.
How's it look? How's the oil look?
It looks
It's black.
yeah. How come it's black, Morgan?
It looks really black.
Yeah, that's not good, Morgan.
No, it's not good at all.
How's the viscosity, Morgan? Friends,
You had to be there.
you had to be there on that one. We remember when we did the oil thing, friends? Anyways, Morgan just dove under there and he's changing my oil. It's like a guy, he's just like me on a tree on a stump. I just go for it.
Friends, hello and welcome to the new subscribers. I got it's chilly. It's a little chilly. It's in the morning. This is just a short interjection for those that people are new. Actually, everybody knows that this gentleman right here, Morgan, friends, this guy, I had known Morgan for a short time, friends. I'm talking a couple months. He helped me fire up the 1 ton and then we realized that there's more wrong. He did a couple things, this and that. Friends, it was a couple months later, I said, Morgan, do you want to go on a road trip across Canada with my Myrtle? Mercury, and Myrtle is Merkel. And we drove across Canada. That's when we went to the Forge place and all that. That ended up not working at all, but regardless. Here's the dude now thinking about taking on this project. He does phenomenal work, but there's times in your life when you meet people, you run into people, and it just works. Like the woman sitting in the kitchen there. It just, the energies go. There's nothing. I learned a lot about Morgan on this trip that we went on. We spent 16 days together in the cab of my truck. You guys were there, guys, gals, women, and children. It was a blast. I will never forget it. I regret nothing about the trip. And I've made a wonderful, wonderful lifelong friend in Morgan. So, Wild West Garage. I'm hoping that Morgan will fire up his channel again. He's been very busy with his business and his family. He has a beautiful family. But I'm hoping he will do some more content because he's just a great, great guy and a good man to support and follow. Completely different animal than Old Buck and Billy Ray. Enjoy the rest of the video.
I don't ask questions. Anyway, friends. Actually, we're laying in the right spot to empty the pan too, aren't we, Mark? Or no?
Oh, you mean the filter?
No, the angle of the truck.
Oh yeah, no, it's perfect.
Good.
Perfect.
We're dumping the oil. But friends, I want to talk about something that scared me and both my dear friend Morgan. It scared us.
Well, it was painful.
Well, it was painful, and I'm not maximizing, friends, and I'm not, you know me, I get goofy with my stories sometimes, but this scared me. And I know the world is changing, and I know that service is hard to find these days in different, I understand that, I do. And I have a little bit of compassion for it, as much as it does bother me a little bit. It's just life. But here's the thing that scared me today. Morgan and I went into, what do you call those places? Jiffy? I don't want to say any names. It was an oil change place.
National chain.
A national chain, an oil chain, you know, the ones you drive into. We were just going to sit there and eat blueberries in the cab and have some fun. Now, I'm struggling even speaking about this because it was mind-blowing to me. We were in the truck, in the booth, and he was asking me for this and that and different things. And I just said, well, here's my papers. If you want to try and find my business, the business name's right on the door. I've been coming here for years. I used to take all my trucks in there when I was flying around town real super, super busy and get the oils dumped in that, eh? They couldn't do it. They just couldn't do it. They didn't have, I said, well, the number's on the,
There's a number on the oil filter.
there's a number, they couldn't find the, they needed to know. I said, well, none of that matters anyways, because it's a 78 with a 76 motor with a freaking this, I'm running diesel oil in it. None of that matters. I says, I just like you to dump the oil and grease it. And they could not do it. Here's the scary part. It was fine when there was like a 20-year-old kid there. That I understand that. Hey, Morgan?
That's understandable. The doubt, right?
Yeah, I understand that. But old Morgie, he's looking over at some feller coming over and he's thinking, oh, here comes our man. He's about a 55-year-old man, comes sauntering over, and I'm thinking, okay, here he comes to pull us out of the bite. He asked me for the VIN number. And friends, the VIN number, I had already given them my insurance papers. They were going to start a new file. And I thought to myself, I just need oil. So I let them stumble around for a little bit longer. I thought the 55-year-old guy was going to pull us out of the bite and just say, hey, get this and get that and let's go. It was scary to me, friends. They couldn't change the oil in my truck. So I said, close the hood, boys. We got to go. We got to go. Morgan just about jumped out and punched a guy right in the face.
Yeah, that's believable.
And he's a peaceful man, Morgan. I had to refrain. I'm stuffing full of blueberries and. Anyways, I'm maximizing now, but anyway, Morganto's. We're just dumping the oil out of the old girl, and there's the sump at the back. Yeah, the sump is the back of the motor on this one.
Yeah.
This is perfect. So we got a nice angle on the truck. She's getting every drop out of her. I think Morgan's got the filter on, maybe not.
I'm just letting it drain a bit here.
Got it. And then here's our filter. Who knows, it could be the wrong one, but I doubt it. Has he got one of those grips on him? No, no grips for you today, Morgan. You got grippy hands? You want to use some new oil on that or old oil?
There'll be oil on the mount.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Look at that nice red filter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, to be honest, friends, the truck itself is quite solid. Oh, there he goes. He's moving. How was the thickness, Mork, or the tightness on that?
Oh, it was a two-hand job.
Was he? How's it looking?
Just as black here.
Bye, Bum. I love you. You walking? Okay. You need a hand?
Nope.
Okay, I love you. Bye, hon. So, the funny thing is Morgan, he doesn't really waste any time. He just jumps down there and goes. That looks like the right filter.
I think so.
So we've gone from white to, see what Morgan's doing?
That's the right one.
He's putting a little oil on the, oh no, he hasn't done that yet.
No, this is what I was doing. Checking the thread size.
It looks wrong.
No, it's right.
Do you want some oil,
That's
Morgan?
good.
Want some fresh
Yeah,
oil?
you can do that.
Okay. Let's put this down here. I'll go like this. Oh, he beat me to it. Oh, look at what he's gonna do. Oh, he did it. Oh, he's putting oil in it. Nothing but the best for Buck and Billy Ray. We got ourselves a 1540. I've been running 1540, and Morgan, you know what my next story is, don't you?
Yeah, about the trip.
Yeah, about our trip.
Tell it.
Let's tell it. And I have a guy here to back me up on this story. This was actually very interesting to me. I think, Morgan, when I had that done, it was done at Dixon Fraser,
Yeah.
and they just put like a 1030 or something in it, or 2050.
Oh no, we changed it before we left.
Oh, we did, and we put...
I put 1030 in it.
Okay, that's the story. See? Morgan put 1030 in. I said, okay, fine. Well, we noticed on the journey a little bit of a, I guess just valve noise.
Yeah, it was
Tap it. Nothing.
a bit of lifter.
Little lifter clock.
Just a bit of clearance.
Nothing crazy.
Lifters weren't keeping up to the program.
Is that what it was, Mark?
Yeah, so it's clattering at idle.
At idle.
Yeah. A little bit.
And then when we got to the Mac family, I call them the Mac family, the Wards in Ontario, they have an automotive place there, and they threw Myrtle up on a hoist, and we greased her, and we dumped the oil, friends. And I said, do you happen to have 1540, like I run diesel oil? And he goes, of course I do. So he threw it in it. Well, friends, the next time we drove for 4 or 5 hours and stopped, guess what? You guessed it. It was gone. The clack was gone. Now Morgan's gonna go here, and he's not gonna play games. He's going straight after this. He's not even horsing around this guy. Look at him. Oh dear.
These are the days when you can just climb in the hood.
Oh, look at that.
Work on your truck.
Morgan. Nice job on the poor Morgan.
A little bit of spillage.
No,
Not much,
that's
though.
not spillage in my mind. That's just a little cleansing. So what I'm saying to you, friends, is the oil that the 1540 took care of the valve noise or the lifter noise. Gone, wasn't it, Morgan?
Yeah.
We both looked at each other. If you go back and watch those videos, we kind of made a joke around it. What was the joke, Morgan? Oh, the oil specialists.
Yeah.
In the comment section.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. She's got fresh oil. Anyway,
I was doing a little showing off earlier with the 4-barrel.
who was? Bucking was.
You were.
Yeah, I was, and he told
So
me
I
to.
said, "Have you changed the oil yet?"
He did,
And
yeah.
he said, "No."
He said
So I said, "You just better settle down."
you better slow down on the pedal, Bucking. How many liters is that, Morgan? 4?
This looks like a 4-liter.
Oh no, it says 5.
Is it?
Oh no, it's 4. Yeah.
3.7
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
U.S. gallon, I guess.
That was a nice pour, Morg. I got to be honest. That was a nice pour.
So I'm probably gonna need the other one.
All right, I'll get it for you. You may as well stay
Just
there.
half of it.
Oh dear, what was that? Let's put this here. Let's put this like this. Oh, look at that. Look at Buck and Billy Ray. Look at that on the rag. Capiche? Now, you're not throwing all that in there, are you?
No.
Let's see. Let's see how he does. Let's see how he does, friends. I'll tell you if he's gonna. Oh, even better than the first one. Not a drop. Don't get too excited. He's doing good, friends. He's doing real good. Real good. Okay, that's that. That's that. He did it. I'll check the oil. Myrtle's the phone stand. Okay.
I think
You're probably good, aren't you, Mark?
let's
Probably fired, eh?
splash it.
Okay. Right there.
Yeah, you do.
Say hi to all your fans.
Hi, fans.
So friends, we're just firing this thing up and letting it run for a bit, give her a few revs, settle the oil in.
All right. So let's have a little look at the old dipstick here. See what she's. Oh, look at that. Oh, nice, Mark.
Did I nail it?
No.
Too high.
No, it's too low. It's too low, Morgan.
That's good. Low is good. We can
Low's good, but it
sure deal with that.
sure is nice looking. Let's drop it in there and have a gander.
Mind you, it's not on the level, so I don't know how
No, that's true.
accurate that's gonna be.
Ooh,
It's just
down a liter.
yeah, but if it was sitting level, it might.
Might sit up a half.
Why don't you just wait till
Yeah.
till you got it on level ground to
Yeah,
top
I
it
think,
up?
but it ain't gonna die, is it?
No, no.
Is that how you change oil?
I think so. Yeah.
It sure fires nice. So friends, I had an issue. I had an issue where I would stop and it wouldn't start real good. It was like it got hot, you know, a hot starter. But that's gone now because I took everything apart. I put a new cable on it. I ground the ground on there. Everything. Me and Morgan have made a major decision today. Well, Morgan hasn't given me a full-on yes yet, but he's kind of nodding at it. He's thinking that,
We're invested.
yeah, he's invested now, and I think Morgan's gonna take this on, friends, which is really exciting to me because he does super duper good work. Remember what he did to Myrtle? I mean, and he's close, so I can be part of it and go down and see him and do live feeds down there, and we can help the process out down there. So I'm pretty tickled. So we're looking for doors. It's going to be, I guess, I don't know, Morgan. I mean, we're going to work with what we got, aren't we?
We are. I mean,
Like what?
this truck. You know, the nose is really good on it. Like all this stuff.
It's totally sound. Like when you look at something like this, Morgan, you look at metalwork, don't you?
Yeah. So I mean, the doors are
Doors are doors.
they're done.
Yeah, doors are doors.
Needs a roof,
It does need a roof.
but the cab is not bad really. Other than the roof.
The cab, Morgan, believe it or not, was done. We pieced it all together. But it does need attention. Like even if you look, Morgan, like look.
Yeah. There's a crack there, but that's yeah. And it looks like maybe they didn't quite get the inside dealt with.
Underneath there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and that also could have been water going back and sitting back in there. But who knows what's going to happen up here. Oh, I'm kind of scared, to be honest. But well, Morgan, I'm excited. You driving it home?
Nope.
Oh, not that excited, I guess.
Not that excited.
Not that excited, friends. Anyway, friends, love yous. Work hard, be honest, be kind. Morgan, I believe, has given us the affirmativo on bringing Myrtle back to life. Or not Myrtle, Crookie.
What do you call this one? Crookie.
Well, I've always called her the Crookie. So we'll probably have to come up with a new name. But anyway, Morgan, say goodbye to all your fans.
Bye, fans.
Muffler Morgan.
Well, friends, today is one of those days where I actually lost hope. I lost hope, excuse me, in a few areas. Society was one with the oil change thing. That startled me. It did. I'll just be honest. It startled me. And I don't work on drama here. This is not this channel, as you guys know. I shouldn't even have to say that, but we don't roll with drama here. Okay? We roll real. Real rolling is what goes on here. Today, I'll probably go get insurance papers on that truck. You heard me. And go full of, maybe see how we're feeling today. Go fill it full of firewood and get some firewood going here to my house, because winter's going to be around the corner. And I've got plenty of firewood for this year, but I like to be 2 years ahead. And I'm not quite 2 years ahead. Going into the season. Brian needs firewood. I was out there yesterday swinging an axe around. That's to come.
Axes? And you want to split firewood? This axe, man. This wood bullet.
I owe YouTube and you people who come here and support this channel, I owe this to you. I'm not silly to what's going on here, and nor should you be. I want to do something right now. This truck thing, this wouldn't be happening if YouTube hadn't come into my life. And there's actually a couple people I have to thank for that. And this may sound crazy. But most definitely it's you and all the True Blues that have donated to this channel and that have super chat me, because you all know I'm not a sponsored video dude. There's one company that has came to me and said, Buchan, we want to help you. We know you're going to help us. We already know that. We want to help you. They're the first freaking company. I'm very emotional about this, because there's lots of promises in the world, friends. And sooner or later, you have to trust. And I've always said on this channel, I've said it, and you know the True Blues, you know what I'm talking about. I said we will do something when something fits the channel, when something I can get behind, something that I believe in. You've heard me say it, I don't have to reiterate it. And Ripsaw came along. A freaking power saw porting company who wants to serve the public, who can take on orders and do what they say and have a legitimate business. Legitimate, not Backyard Johnny cutting cookies. A legitimate, insured, safe place for the public to go to get stuff done. So Ripsaw, in us helping them, has helped us, friends, has helped our channel. And is going to help me fix that truck, to be quite honest. As much as you people do by clicking on the videos. This channel's pretty simple, friends. It's just a guy working, being as positive as he can in his later years, hanging on, leaning on a power saw that give me everything. Trucks and power saws have given me everything. They're still giving me. The trucks and the power saws are still giving to me through YouTube. But make no mistake, it was the decision I made when I was 27 years old to follow my dream of living on a power saw and making a living on a power saw. And I'm still doing it on YouTube. So make no mistake. I know what this is. It started with that decision for me, friends. It started with that decision. I said I will no longer do work that I am unhappy at. I won't do it. My wife was with me. She watched it happen. It's almost killed me several times. Literally. I don't regret the pain I feel now speaking to you bent over in my lower back. I don't regret it. Not even an iota of it. Nothing. There's no regrets. That was 27 years ago. I've been doing what I want for half my life now. And all the rest of it was a time to build me up to do that. I figured out what I didn't want to do first. So don't waste too much more time. Don't do it. That's my message to you. Don't do it. Follow your freaking dreams. My dream, as simple and as silly as it sounds, was to live on a power saw. That's it. I love you people. Thank you for clicking on my videos. Ripsaw, thank you for your integration into my life. And I know that your business has been helped, but you've helped us in the same token. It's a wonderful thing, actually. Again, that wouldn't happen without YouTube and without you people. So I could go on, but this video's already long enough. Work hard, be honest, and stop thinking. Stop thinking and start feeling and acting on that. Over and out. See you on the next video.